All right, y'all. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up, fam? Uh, actually, okay. So here's a plan for today. We're going to hit up some Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and then we're going to possibly do some Tears of the Kingdom, the Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 game. I was streaming on Kick, and then all of a sudden, after like an hour and a half trying to fix my old God, I did an unboxing over there, and then I tried to fix my Elgato because it wasn't coming onto my computer, and then all of a sudden my stream crashed, my OBS crashed, and then now it won't let me stream there. So here we are. We're back over here on Twitch again. Yeah, I don't mind it. I can do more over here. Like, I have my stream deck. I can use my stream deck here. I can do quick posts on chat for stuff over here, which I can't do over there because for some reason Stream Deck doesn't have a Kick app like they do Twitch and everything else. And on OBS you have to do a custom one anyway, so whatever. All right, let's get into the game. I was about to scream at my computer if the Elgato wasn't working again. I got it fixed, man. All right, so let's do this. Are you kidding me? How big of one? It shouldn't be that big, right? That should take a couple minutes. But yeah, so since if you guys weren't over there, I'll go ahead and show you what we unboxed. We unboxed the rest of the Monsterverse Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles besides Donnie. He's coming later, and the last Ronin Mikey. So go ahead and this. Yeah. Okay. So up here, of course, you guys know the classic movie, 1990s movie collection. We got Casey and April, Foot Soldiers, Shredder and Splinter, Matayoshi and Orokusaki, which Orokusaki becomes Shredder. In the OG comic books, Matayoshi is Splinter's master or owner, and Splinter learns by watching Matayoshi. But then later on, through like the cartoons and stuff, Matayoshi becomes Splinter. But in the OG movie, like in the comic books, Matayoshi is Splinter's master, and so we also have Splinter in a little cage right here. Also, there's a little Splinter. Yeah, and then we got Leo and Donnie. Mikey and Raph are coming later, so we'll have them later. So Leo and Donnie. We also have Super Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: Secret of the Ooze. This is the last Ronin Mikey that we just unboxed today. I have him with all kinds of stuff on. So he's got his nunchucks, he's got Leo's sword, he's got Donnie's bow, the grappling hook he uses to get on top of buildings and stuff, a nightstick, and Raph's sai I have in one of his pockets. So yeah, really cool. And just so you know, all of these are from NECA collection. NECA. I guess it's NECA. It could be NECA. I don't know. Comic book Casey Jones. Comic book accurate. Like it's got the black lines on his arms and stuff from like the drawings. And And then this is the Monsterverse. So we already had Mikey as the Mummy. Had him for a while. And then he comes with Cobra. I set the Cobra in front of him. This is one of the new ones, which the last one is also one of the new ones. We unboxed him today too. April O'Neil as the Bride of Frankenstein. I put a purse on her, and she's carrying the stick that makes her come alive. She also had a sigh, but I figured that this was a better setup. Like her with the purse on, or with her hand out like that, like they did in the movie in The Bride of Frankenstein, or Bride of Frankenstein. But yeah, I'll just left her like that because I like. Splinter is Van Helsing. I have him with this crossbow, and I have a little arrow in there. I don't know if you can even see it, but there is an arrow in there that I put in there. It's right here. I had to put the string on top of it so it would stay. I put a lot of arrows in his little sash in the back, and then a knife, and also vampire stakes. Also put. Yeah, there's Splinter, then Helsing. Leo as the Hunchback. Oh my god. So, if you guys weren't there, this one almost got on my nerves. I love the size of him. Love the size of him. Love that his shell opens, but his legs are so loose. Like super loose. Like they're not supposed to move that easy at all. And forward and backward, it's terribly loose. So I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be built or whatever, but that's how it is. But yeah, like I said, a shell opens up, and I hope his skull I put in there doesn't fall out, and it did. Okay, hold on. Because I can't figure out how to get it on the little hook that's in there. But yeah, so it opens up. There's a skull in the back. There's his brain right there. That actually hooked in. There's a thing there, and it fit perfect. Because the skull has a hole in the bottom, and it looks like it should fit, but for some reason it won't. Like it just won't stay. Then of course I gave him the swords. And last, but definitely not least, until Donnie the Invisible Man comes in, Raph as Frankenstein's monster. So I gave him his size, and really, I think that's all he came with. Yeah, all he came with was his hands, and then the size. Like different hands, of course. But like the stuff on him is like legit cool as crap. Like they even used a piece of a sewer grate to fix his shell. Like that's insane. And you can see all the staples in his head and everything. In his neck there. The chains all around him. Like his design's one of the coolest. But I actually also absolutely love the design they did with Mikey. So I'll bring him back out. My original Turtle Monsterverse. So, like, if you look on his shell, like you can see hieroglyphs etched into his shell. Like it's so good. Like I mean, just look at that. Focus camera. Like I mean, the detail that NECA puts into these is insane. And they're all posable. Some of them are a lot easier to pose than others. I'm not gonna lie. And then so like if you do like stop motion kind of stuff, these are perfect for that kind of stuff. People also make like dioramas and stuff for them. They come with their own dioramas, but it's just cardboard, and it's weird. It's built like the box. I had super shredders around him for a while. For those that remember, but yeah, like the bottom flap just goes under them. Then you got the top flap, and then it's like they're in the box, but they're not in the box. And it's basically just a picture. So yeah. Let's go ahead and shrink this back down. But yeah, so that's what we were doing on Kick, and I was hoping to just stay over there tonight, but then my Elgato screwed up, OBS screwed up, and then it was saying I was still live when I wasn't. It was weird, real weird. Less than a minute on the download, so should be back into gaming here in just a second. I was hoping to be gaming like a fucking hour ago, but it took longer to set everybody up too. Which one was the hardest? I think Leo was probably the hardest to set up. Yeah, because Ronan Raph was the quickest, just because as you just literally switch his hands and put his eyes in. Because I didn't want to do the Frankenstein hands. I wanted him to be carrying his eyes. I like them to have at least one thing from their box. Like my foot soldiers, one of them has a nightstick and a sai, and then the other one has two nunchucks. One with a metal rope that attaches the nunchucks, and one with a like rubber rope, but I think it's supposed to be like wood or something. I don't know, but it's like super stiff. I mean, not wood. I don't know what it's supposed to be. But like all the other ones, like normally it'd be metal, but the other one wasn't. And then they also came with a weapons case. So like I have a sai up there, a battle axe, and another sword. And there it goes. I'll say I think I'm missing a bow. But no, just fell. Hard to get. Let's just do it this way. And put it back. Bam. All right. I was also thinking about getting shredders, a shredder from the OG movies weapons out and putting it on the weapon case, because there's a lot of weapons in his box that I'm not using. I have him with his spear and a knife, but he had a crap ton more weapons in his. But yeah. Okay. So